Regularly I receive comments like this. Once I am financially secure, I want to help too. If I could afford it, I would help as well. Once my channel becomes profitable, I will help also. All of those comments suggest that helping others is only possible if you have money. In this video, I will show you 10 ways to help without spending a dime. The list starts out with some more involved opportunities, but the ideas become easier to implement as we work up the list. Number 10. Enrolling friends and family. If you have a project in mind, plan it out thoroughly and then present it to your friends and family, asking them to chip in some cash or manpower. Of course, you'll have to lend your own manpower as well. If you can make a good case, I'm convinced that nobody will say no, and you are on your way to making a big impact in someone's life. Number 9. Volunteering for an existing charity. It is a misconception that charities are only in need of financial aid. In actuality, they have a much bigger need for manpower, which means you could be volunteering for them. There are always open positions at food banks, soup kitchens, and if you are an animal lover, at animal shelters. If you are into sports, why not volunteer for the local football team as a coach? Or if it should be less physical, how about reading storybooks for kids at the kindergarten close by? Number 8. Donate something. Yes, I know I said without spending a dime. How about donating those clothes that you haven't worn in ages and that just clutter up your closet? Is there a bunch of toys that your kids don't play with anymore? Give them to a charity. Don't have either? No problem. You can donate your long hair to cancer patients, as Ted Kunchak did in one of his recent videos. You are bald like Dwayne, you say? Also, no problem, donate blood to the local Red Cross, which will help people that need to go through surgeries. Number 7. Run errands or do chores. Have you ever noticed that elderly lady in your neighborhood that has a hard time doing anything anymore? Or maybe that young man with disabilities across the road? You could be asking them if you can buy groceries for them the next time you go to the store. Or give them a ride if they need to visit the doctor's office. Another option is to mow their lawn if they happen to have one, like Chris O.B.1 does. Or help them to clean up around the house like shown on Mary Sweet Home. If you are good with bureaucracy, help someone fill those pesky forms they delay filling in. Number 6. Take over some temporary responsibilities. Everybody has responsibilities that should not be neglected. If you have children, you certainly don't want them to stay home alone while you go to that additional training offered by work on Saturday. You also cannot leave the dog locked in the house when you take the kids swimming for the day. You also do not have a good feeling leaving your house sitting empty while you go on vacation. Guess what? Your neighbors have the same problems. So why not help them out with some baby, pet, or house sitting? Number 5. Be there for someone. Don't you think it would brighten that neighbor lady's day if you invite her over for coffee and some chatting? Or maybe you can spend a few minutes talking with a person that seems to be distressed or lonely? Don't be shy. Your help will be highly appreciated. Number 4. Be kind. Kindness goes a long way. How can I be kind, you ask? Make a compliment if someone did something well. Take the time to listen to others. Give someone a big bear hug. Or simply say, thank you. Or do it like well-earned friends and leave a kind note. Number 3. Teach someone. There is that young lady that just moved from abroad and is struggling with the new language. Maybe you should take the time and teach her a bit? Or that young person that always tries to play the guitar or violin on the front porch. Why not show him or her the tricks of the pros? The single mom down the road doesn't have the time to do the homework with her kids? Maybe you can jump in? Or you are a computer geek? Why not help someone learn a new programming language or show them how to create that kick-ass website? Number 2. Set up a fundraiser. Did you hear the story of Captain Tom Moore, who raised, at the age of 100, £32.8 million for the National Health Service in the UK? You can be the next Captain Tom Moore. Find a good cause, set up a campaign on a site like GoFundMe.com, and then use your social networks like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube to spread the word. Or you can create a fundraising campaign right within Facebook and YouTube if you fulfill the requirements. Just get started. Number 1. Promote existing charities. This is very similar to the previous idea. However, if you promote an existing charity, you won't have to find a cause, and you won't have to set up a fundraising campaign either. Both have already been done. Your contribution is spreading the word about that good cause through your social networks like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you like my channel True Kindness, why not let your followers know about it? Or there still is a simpler way to help. Just push the like button, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and leave a ton of comments. Thanks for watching. Be blessed and stay safe.